What's good, YouTube? We are back with Week 5 predictions. So last week I did not get my video out in time, so I ended up just tweeting out my picture. Follow me at Twitter, Fibonacci309. But I ended up tweeting out a picture so that way I could at least get it counted towards my record and everything. But this week I am going to definitely have a video out. I guess you could say last week was my own bye week, even though it was very early, but that's what I'm going to call it rather than procrastination, which is what it really was. But moving on to Week 5 games. Oh, also real quick, I did go 12-4 last week. I think that's the same as Week 2. Been above 500 every week so far, so that's good when it comes to the overall at the end of the season. But moving on to Week 5 games, I did also tweet out Thursday night's game, which was the Rams-Seahawks. I went with the Rams, so good thing. The good thing there, we're 1-0 already. But moving on to the games for Sunday and Monday night's game, we got the Jets-Falcons. This one I kind of went back and forth. This is why I like waiting as late as I do to make these videos, because there's a lot of news that'll come out later on up until Saturday. Players in or out. And all that. This is also an early game. It is a London game, so that's pretty cool. Wonder if I'll be up in time to see that. Who knows? Be cool though. Hopefully I can actually watch it. I'm not sure if I actually have a subscription for whatever this is gonna be on, but I did go back and forth. I originally had the Falcons picked here, but with Calvin Ridley being out and everything, just I don't know. It feels like the Falcons are struggling pretty hard, and I think the Jets are going to still be riding high off of the win they just got, their first win last week in overtime. So I'm going to go with the Jets here. Also, there's no home field advantage considering they are literally across the ocean. So I'm going to go with the Jets. I feel like they just might be, as long as Zach Wilson doesn't throw like a ton of picks, I think it should be relatively in the Jets' favor. So Jets there. And then quickly through these other ones, we got Patriots-Texans. I'm going to go with the Patriots, but don't sleep on the Texans. I feel like when Tyrod gets back, it'll be that team will be a lot better. But right now, as long as they got, I think it's Davis Mills or whatever, yeah, I'm going to go with the Patriots. Lions-Vikings. This is one. Lions are that team where one of these weeks it's gonna, they're gonna finally get that win. But considering they are going to Minnesota, I'm going to give the Vikings the edge because of it being just like a home game for them. So Vikings, Eagles, Panthers. Panthers seem to be very unstoppable right now, one of the top teams in the NFC. So going to go with that. And Sam Darnold out there running touchdowns like left and right. So without Christian McCaffrey, he has no choice really. But we got, I'm going with the Panthers there. Saints-Washington, another game where it's like I feel like it could go either way considering Washington is not a bad team. Tyler Heineke has brought the XFL to the NFL with grace. Love it. But I feel like the Saints have to, they have to show a little bit of something here. Otherwise, they're going to fall behind in the NFC. I'm going to go with the Saints, but I'm not going to be surprised if Washington ends up winning. Just depends on how Jameis plays, really. Titans-Jaguars, this is also going to be kind of a tough one, only because I feel like the Jaguars do play teams a little bit tough. It just all depends on like the mistakes they make and everything, but I'm going to go with the Titans. Moving on, Dolphins-Buccaneers. I'm going to go with the Bucks here. Green Bay Packers and the Bengals. I feel like this will be a close game, but I think the Packers are going to end up winning. Broncos-Steelers, I feel like I should stop picking my team after the start they have had to the season, but I am biased as it said, or I am biased, so, I'm going to always pick my team, but, I'm not going to be surprised if we lose. It's gotten to that point. And then we got Raiders-Bears. I went with the Raiders. We got the Browns-Chargers. I went with the Browns. Giants and Cowboys. I went with the Cowboys. 49ers, Cardinals. them Cardinals are the only unbeaten team I think right now in the NFL, so I'm going to go with them. Also, 49ers, Jimmy Garoppolo is out, Trey Lance is in, but I feel like the Cardinals have a pretty good defense, and Trey Lance might just struggle a little bit against that. So I'm going to go with the Cardinals there. Bills Chiefs, definitely going to be a really good game here. Cannot wait to see this one. Looking forward to it. And then we got Monday night's game, which is the Colts Ravens. I went ahead and went with the Ravens. Also, it's a home game for them, so I feel like that's going to be easy for them being up there. Plus, Justin Tucker just might win with all the field goals he can kick from everywhere on the field. So yeah. And there are my picks all circled with my current record. And you can see I got my biased pick. Let me know what you think of all of these. If you agree or disagree, let me know why. And tell me, what your favorite team is, as always. And I hope everybody has a good week 5. Hope your team wins, unless you are going against mine, as always. And I will catch you in the next video, probably the next predictions video, week 6. Look out for it next week. Take it easy.